to love as he will. Take your fill and will love all as he will. When, where, and with whom he will. Man has the right to kill those who would war his right. The slave shall serve. Love is the Lord. Love under will. This is our Lord and the joy of the world. What thou wilt shall be the whole of the Lord. Thou hast no right but to do thy will, do that. No other shall say nay. Every man and every woman's heart. There is no God but man. The rights of man. Master theory. Retta Buddha Alistair Crowley. Master Alistair Crowley. Man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw and carve and to mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will. Take your fill and to love as he will. When, with whom he will. Man has the right to kill those who would want these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the law. Love under will. The strong. This is our Lord. And the joy of the world. The will shall be the whole of the law. Thou hast no right but to do thy will, do that, and no other shall say nay. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but man. The rights of man, Master Ophelia, Friday Birder Robble, Alistair Crowley, Alistair Crowley, the Master, Alistair Crowley. To live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw and to carve and to mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will. Take your fill and love as he will. When with whom he will. Man has he will. To die when and how he will. Man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, and mold as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will, take your fill and love as he will. When, where, and with whom he will. Man has the right to kill those who would thwart these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the law. Love unto will. The strong. This is our Lord, and the joy of the world. What thou wilt shall be whole of the Lord. Thou hast the right to do thy will, do that, and no other shall say nay. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but man. The rights of man, Master Therion, Frata Perdurabo, Alistair Crowley, the Master, Alistair Crowley. Man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, and mold will as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will, take your fill and will, or love as he will, when, and with whom he will. Man has the right to kill those who would thwart these rights. The slaves shall serve. Love is the law, love and the will. The law of the strong. This is our law and the joy of the world. To without the shall be the whole of the law. Thou hast no right but to do thy will, do that, and no other shall say. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but man. There is no investigation into the murder. Master Therion, Freda Perdurabo, Alistair Crowley. Jim. The master, Alistair Crowley. There was an investigation. Has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, and to mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will, take your fill and will of love as he will, when, where, and with whom you will. Man has the right to kill those who would thwart these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the law, love and the will. The law of the strong. This is our law and the joy of the world. Is it true? Thou shalt be the whole of the Lord. Thou hast no right but to do thy will, do that, and no other shall say. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but man. The rights of man, Master Therion, Freda Perdurabo, Alistair Crowley, the master, Alistair Crowley. Man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has the
hear this investigation on murder in the committee. You want to hear it?
Man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, and just mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will, take your fill and will, love as he will. When, where,
You want to hear this investigation from murder in the committee.
to say shall serve. Love is the law, love and the will, the law of the strong. This is our law and the joy of the world. Thou hast no right but to do thy will, do that, and no other shall say nay. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but none. The rights of man master thee, Freda perdurabo. Alistair Crowley, Alistair Crowley, the master, Alistair Crowley. Man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, and to mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will, take your fill and will, love as he will, when, where, and with whom he will. Man has the right to kill those who would thwart these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the
You want to hear
law.
this investigation of the murder in the committee.
The law of the strong.
With
This
Jackson.
is our law and the joy of the world. Has no right but to do thy will. Do that, and no other shall say nay. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but man. The rights of man. Master thee, Freda perdurabo. Alistair Crowley. Alistair Crowley, the master, Alistair Crowley. Man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has the right to eat what he will.
You want to hear this investigation on murder in the
To
committee.
dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, and just mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will, take your fill and will, love as he will, when, where, and with whom he will. Man has the right to kill those who would thwart these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the law, love and the will, the law of the strong. This is our law and the joy of the world. Has no right but to do thy will, do that, and no other shall say nay. Every man and every woman is a star, there is no God. The rights of man, Master Therion, Fredo perdurabo, Mr. Crowley, Mr. Crowley, the Master, Mr. Crowley. Man has a right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has a right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has a right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, and mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will. Take your fill and will love as he will, when, where, and with whom he will. Man has the right to kill those who want these rights.
Murder.
The slave shall serve. Love is the Lord. Love under will. The law of the strong. This is our law and the joy of the world. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the Lord. Has no right but to do thy will. Do that no other shall say they have. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but man. The rights of man. Master Therion, Freda Perdurabo, Aleister Crowley, Aleister Crowley, Aleister Crowley, the Master Aleister Crowley. Man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. A man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, edge, mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will. Take your fill and love as he will, when, where, and with whom he will. Man has the right to kill those who want these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the Lord. Love on the will. The love is strong. This is our law and the joy of the world. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the
She has an
Lord.
investigation for murder you made for me.
Rights of man. Master Therion, Freda Perdurabo, Aleister Crowley, Aleister Crowley, Aleister Crowley, the Master Aleister Crowley. play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has a right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. The man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, edge, and mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will, take your fill of love as he will, when, where, with whom he will. Man has the right to kill those who would thwart these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the law. Love under will, the law of the strong. This is our law. And the joy of the world. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the Lord. Thou hast no right but to do thy will. Do that and no other shall say nay. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but man. The rights of man. Fred Upper Alistair Crowley. Alistair Crowley. Alistair Crowley. The master Alistair Crowley. Man has the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. Man has the right to think what he will, to speak what he will, to write what he will, to draw, paint, carve, edge, mold, build as he will, to dress as he will. Man has the right to love as he will, take your fill and build of love as he will, when and with whom he will. Man has the right to kill those who would thwart these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the Lord of the will. The law is strong. This is our law. And the joy of the world. Thou be the whole of the law. Thou hast no right but to do thy will, to do that. No other shall say nay. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but man. The rights of man. Master Therion, Alistair Crowley, Master Alistair Crowley. He's the right to live by his own law, to live in the way that he wills to do, to work as he will, to play as he will, to rest as he will, to die when and how he will. Man has the right to eat what he will, to drink what he will, to dwell where he will, to move as he will on the face of the earth. she will where and with whom he will. There's a right to kill those who have worn these rights. The slave shall serve. Love is the law, love on the will. The law is strong. This is our law. And the joy of the world, thou shalt be the Lord. Thou hast no right to do thy will, do that, and no other shall say. Every man and every woman is a star. There is no God but man. The rights of man, monster theory. I'm afraid of murder. Alistair Crowley, the master Alistair Crowley.
Now this is some old school life hacks. You see someone pouring used motor oil straight onto a metal gear, and it feels almost too simple to work. But on older cast iron parts, that thick oil cuts friction fast. And once the crank turns smooth, you see what it's really powering. A hand-cranked rice thresher that's been around longer than most of us. The setup is basic, but effective. The crank spins a gear set, the gears drive a spiked drum, and that drum strips grains off each bundle of rice. No engine noise, no fuel, just steady motion. Report now on Sanctuary. There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 and 1 and 1 in 8. First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the ceremony.
What was that?
Basically, like all the Republicans, like my dad's going to be speaking, Joe Severino, Terry Newsom's going to be there. That's going to be at the Pickwick Theater in Park Ridge in like an hour and a half.
Oh,
2
wow.
hours.
Are you going to go?
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow.
You can defend my honor. And then I was just got off the phone with Anthony's mom. So sad. And it's not the only one. There's other cases in Joliet. And I'm going to do a podcast with 2 mothers. Anthony's mom and Raven's mom, which was a drug. So basically, there was 150, I believe, drug overdoses in Joliet. Every single one of them was ruled accidental. Not a single one was on purpose.
Well,
It's bullshit.
is that how it's normally categorized?
No, drug-induced homicide. And they found Raven, the one who I'm speaking, who I'm interviewing. They found her daughter naked, wearing a bra, just a bra, a wig on, and like her ID was perfectly placed on the bed, and like just a bunch of crazy shit that made no sense. Her phone went missing, like all that kind of stuff. The people were laughing about it who called her in, and then Anthony was a drowning. And this coroner is specifically has been like noted for being sketchy or lazy. And Joliet apparently is one of the most corrupt PDs in America.
Well, it appears the only justice you get is social media justice.
Unfortunately, and then Jim Lenham sent in a FOIA request on him. You want to believe this crap? Is they rejected it, and so I'm talking to them because like not only did they reject it, it got leaked within 20 minutes. Jim knew about it, and someone in Joliet PD through an anonymous account was tweeting about it. It was weird. And then, but they rejected my FOIA, and I'm going back and forth with them, and they said I'm duly burdensome. I'm like, how is that possible? I'm just asking about one person. I've got 400 pages before. What are you going to do for reason? They said there's thousands of pages on it just from this year. I think he's a rag. I think he's a total rag.
Yeah, he says that I'm being investigated for fraud.
What?
He
Well,
said,
they say that you're being investigated. They're handing over the attorney general. I know, right? I mean, they don't say like the people that got the Craigslist girl might get in trouble, but it's not nothing's gonna happen. They were notarized. You have no reason to believe that they were fraudulent.
no, I know. They're just the only reason they're doing it is because of you. Like, they're just like whatever we can do, they'll try to do it. But nothing's gonna happen. No AG's gonna like fucking file a lawsuit or something against me because of the petitions. It's so stupid.
So stupid.
Fucking.
They do a little talking to them, making fun of me. You see that?
So.
About my objection.
I didn't see that. No.
Oh, they're like, look how retarded he is. His objection is only one page.
Well. Anyways, I'm sure they're happy. I'm off the ballot. But,
The show goes on.
what do you mean? It says removed.
I mean, it's just a construct.
I know it's a construct, but I'm gonna do the write-in ballot. I was looking for the document that I need to submit to the state board of elections. I couldn't find it. It's in the packet they give you as a candidate.
Yeah, they used the 2026 election guide in Illinois.
Because even at Lanahan, he's like, I had a medical issue, so I'm doing a write-in ballot. And I'm like, that's on his shit. Did you see his YouTube account? He's like, I'm on TV again.
I think he might be this event.
He's gonna go to Park Ridge.
All these fucking resources are need for Ridge, yes.
Wow.
You should come, and you know, as a security guard, so we're good.
Well, I hope you film everything,
Yeah, and it's gonna be really boring. That's unfortunate.
I mean,
It's like so many kids, like 30 candidates.
well, I'm going to the gym. I mean, to me, I'd rather go to the gym than waste my time, going to some of that. I mean, it's over. What's the difference at this point?
I'm supporting my
Absolutely.
running and stuff.
But Severino got taken off the ballot too, huh?
Not really. He's like, they're like that. Like, he's temporarily off, but he's battling it. He's like, I'd say he's a 50-50 chance. Because basically they do the records exam, and the records exam isn't perfect. And then you have an opportunity to, like, save the ones that you dispute with. And Joe is like, needs like 20 more to save, and he needs to look through like 1,500 more objections. So I think he's gonna be fine.
Wow. I fucked up when I filed my objection. I should have included the corresponding objection sheets to all the
Yeah, we
petitions.
could have had a whole thing. That'd been fun. Me too.
next time I'm gonna do that. But anyways, yeah. Well, I mean, let me know if you want to get together afterwards. But I am going to the gym shortly, and then I'm gonna go pick up some new frames at Michael's to frame some new artwork.
Nice. Some Mascotti.
No, I have Andy Warhol's actually. They're like
Damn. Wow.
they're watercolors. Let me send you a photo. They're really cool. I don't know if they're real.
Really cool.
I'm sure they're fake, but fucking pretty cool fakes. And I didn't spend that much on it, but what's is there a Facebook page for the event?
Yeah, so just go Main Township GOP or whatever. They've been promoting it for a while.
Main Township GOP. Oh, I see.
It's like they said the media is going to be there. And the Pickwick Theater is very nice.
Yeah, I grew up going to that place.
Yeah.
So what happened to Mendrick? I still see him putting out videos every day in the same crusty black suit with his black teeth. It's pretty crazy.
He's hanging out with Aloe Ojeda.
Damn, this is a legit event. Sal Responti, Deputy Republican Committeeman, Township.
Yeah, I know Sal. And Slobodan Djokovic. He is new.
$20 at the door. Republican candidate forum.
You can just say you're speaking.
Why? They're not going to let me speak.
No, I know. I'm meant to get through.
Oh.
But not me.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy. It's like, in terms of time management, like if you don't get a clip, you know, and you're going to go to some event, it's like a waste of your time.
That's what I told Joe and my dad in Roscoe. I'm like, where you guys, no one's going to listen to your fucking speech. Everyone's just going to see their one friend or whoever, and then they're going to leave. Like, no one's going to be paying attention for 2 hours, 30 candidates. Get out of here.
Crazy. Well, I mean, if they're going to go there and film themselves speaking, that's different.
But there's going to be a video, so I'm like, you got to treat it like a YouTube clip. And, like, you don't even have to introduce yourself. I'm like, you really got to think of it as just a YouTube clip. Or say something that's so, because, like, the media is probably going to, like, report on it in a funky way.
Mm-hmm.
You have to say something that stands out somehow. Yeah,
I know. I mean, they never put out my video from the Rockford debate with Paul Nolly that LaHood didn't show up on.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny. Somebody from some GOP committee there or whatever said, was Darren LaHood invited to this event? And then one of the organizers had to come forward and say, yes, he was responded, and he did not respond. Or he did, he was invited but did not respond. But anyways, yeah, I mean, dude, that looks like, I hope you go there and you got to create shorts. I mean, see, this is why I do want to go because, like, I'm pretty good at this.
I want to do quick, like, Max Rice Illinois record. What are your comments? What are your thoughts on the race? Max Rice Illinois record. What are your comments on the latest, whatever? Yeah, let me know.
Pretty crazy. Fucking amazing how, like, people know the results before I know the results, and they're messaging me on X saying, hey, you piece of trash. Good riddance. It's like, oh wow.
Yeah, no, seriously, all these news people reached out to me.
When?
Earlier today. Daily Herald, Loyola, Northwestern, because of my cat objection.
Oh shit! Did you do interviews?
Yeah.
Nice. Did you film yourself doing the interviews?
No, it's like the guy hates me, so I talked to him for 5 seconds.
Oh, bro, you got to film yourself doing these interviews. You got to make everything you do public. And when you do that, you'll see that it's like you are the magnet, but it comes down to the communication that you're putting out. Like, that's the thing. It's just like this speaking engagement. To even speak to a reporter for 3 minutes and not film it is a waste of your fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, you got to publish everything. Just make it the Max Rice show. You already did this. I mean, you see me doing it over here, but I don't know if you want to do it the way I do it, but nonetheless, I think the way that I do it is like the easiest way to do it, which is just live stream your office for 40 hours a week.
You're right. I gotta get chance. Let me know if you change your mind.
Okay, thanks.
And Anthony's mom really appreciates what you're doing.
She appreciates what you're doing. All right, talk to you soon.
Well, no, you. She told me she didn't. You guys were posting.
Yeah, I mean, I'll share out anything you publish. You know.
Yeah, no, you're a match. Enjoy. Get some gains.
Okay, thanks. Talk to you soon.
No pain, no gain. All right, bye.
Self-will, corpse rigid, thus thou mayst abhor the fidget babes that tease the thorn. Next let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow. So let thy being be in tune with the great seas, Pacific soon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a well to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs enhance, hour after hour thy vigilance, intense and keen, turned inward miss, no atom of analysis. Sixth, on one thought securely pinned, still every whisper of the wind, so like a flame straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next, till that ecstasy prolong thy meditation, steep and strong, slaying even God, should be distract thy attention from the chosen acts of the street. Time that the midnight blossoms flower, the oneness is yet in remembrance. Sun, though shall not know. If thou restrain the expression, sheathe thy glance to rapture's darkening mood, discarding name, form, sight, and stress. Even of this high consciousness, pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master, I revere thy radiance that rolls afar, oh brother of the silver star. There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 in one and one in 8. First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou mayest abhor the fidget babes that tease the thought. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great seas, Pacific soon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, sway softly as a well to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Let the thought divinely
Hey guys, Anthony with the dancer.
observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs in hand, hour after hour thy intense and turned inward miss, no atom of analysis. Fixed on one thought securely pinned, still every whisper of the wind, so like a flame straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next, still that ecstasy prolong thy meditation, steep and strong, slaying even God, should he distract thy attention from the chosen at last. All these things one or power. Time that the midnight blossom flowered, the oneness is yet even in this. My son, thou shalt not do amiss. If thou restrain the expression, shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling root, discarding name, form, sight, and dread, even of this high consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master, I revere thy radiance that rolls afar, oh brother of the silver star. If thou restrain,
That's all that running my mouth.
thy
It's true, it's a lot of running my mouth, but I mean, you know, everything politics is fucking rhetoric.
sight and strength, even of this high consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master, I revere thy radiance that rolls afar, oh brother of the silver star. There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 in one. First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the ceremonies of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou makest to board the fidget babes that tease the thought. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoop. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, sleep softly as a well-to-live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divine be free from sense, observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs in hands. Hour after hour, thy vigilance intense and keen turned inward. No atom of analysis, 6 on one thought securely pinned. Still every whisper of the soul like a flame, straight and unstirred. Burn up thy being in one word. Next till that ecstasy prolonged, thy meditations deep and strong. Slating even God, should he distract thy attention from the chosen path. Last all these things in one power. Time that the midnight blossom flower. The oneness is yet even in this, my son, thou shalt not do again. If thou restrain the expression, shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling root. Discard name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master, I revere thy radiance that rolls afar, O brother of the silver star. There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 in one and 1 in 8. First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou mayest abort the fidget babes that tease the thought. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoop. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, sweet softly as a well to leave be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observance entity. Ancient thought that springs in hand. Hour after hour thy vigilance intense and keen turned inward. Oh, atom of analysis, fixed on one thought securely. Still every whisper of the so that the flame straight and unstirred burn up like onward. Exhale that ecstasy, hold on. Thy meditations building strong, steady and gone. Distract thy attention from the chosen path. Last all these things in one whole path. Time at the midnight, lost.
Before the invention of
I could while away.
some old school life hacks. You see someone pouring used motor oil.
First let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou mayst abort the fidget babes that tease the thought. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoop. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a will to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observance entity. Watch every thought that springs in hands. Hour after hour thy vigilance intense and keen turned inward mix. No atom of analysis, six on one thought securely pinned. Still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame stirred and stirred consciousness pierced to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master, I reveal thy radiance that rolls afar. O brother of the silver star. Ooh. There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 in one and 1 in 8. First let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou lay'st aboard the fidget babes that tease the thought. Next let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a will to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs enhance, hour after hour thy vigilance intense and keen turned inward mist. No atom of analysis, 6 on thought securely pinned, still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next to that ecstasy, prolong thy meditations deep and strong. Slaying even God, should he distract thy attention from the chosen act. Last all these things in one overpowered. Time that the midnight blossom flower, the oneness is yet even in this. My son, thou shalt not do remiss. If thou restrain the expression, shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling root, discarding name, form, sight, and stress. Even of this high consciousness, pierced to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master, I revere thy radiance that rolls afar. O brother of the silver star. This is how some gas stations in the US scam people. The difference comes down to a non-bubble nozzle versus a bubble nozzle. The green one is a non-bubble nozzle. It fills your container smoothly, giving you every gallon you're paying for. But the red one, which shady stations tend to use, is a bubble nozzle. It pumps a ton of air along with the gas, tricking the meter into thinking the tank's full. So you end up paying for fuel you're not actually getting. This is how some gas stations in the US scam people. The difference comes down to a non-bubble nozzle versus a bubble nozzle. The green one is a non-bubble nozzle. It fills your container smoothly, giving you every gallon you're paying for. But the red one, which shady stations tend to use, is a bubble nozzle. It pumps a ton of air along with the gas, tricking the meter into thinking the tank's full. So you end up paying for fuel you're not actually getting. This is how some gas stations in the US
so that I be in tune with the great scientific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm. Sway softly as a will to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its
Oh, that's awesome.
entity. Watch every thought that spring enhance, hour after hour thy vigilance, intense and keen, turned inwardness. No atom of analysis, sixth on one thought securely pinned, still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame, straight and undisturbed, burn up thy being in onward next. Still that ecstasy prolong thy meditations deep and strong. Slaying even God should he distract thy attention from the chosen at last. All these things in one overpowered. Time that the midnight blossom flowered. The oneness is yet even in this. My son, thou shalt not do this. If thou restrain the expression, shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling root, discarding name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master I revere. Thy radiance that rolls afar, O brother of the silver star. There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 in one and 1 in 8 first. Let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou mayst abort. The fidget bears the tease, the thought next. Let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great sea specific swoon. Third, let thy life pure and calm, sway softly as a will to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that sprang enhance, hour after hour thy vigilance, intense and keen, turned inwardness. No atom of analysis, six attention. Thy glance to rapture's darkling, discarding name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master I revere, thy radiance that rolls afar. O brother of the silver star.
There's 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 and 1 and 1 and 8. First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Cord frigid thus thou mayst abort, the fidget babes, the tease, the thought. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the greasy Pacific road. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, sway softly as a well to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let thought divinely free from sense observance entity. Watch every thought that springs enhance hour after hour like vigilance. Intense and keen turned inwardness, no atom of medicine. 611 thoughts securely hid, stills every whisper of the wind. So like a flame straight unstirred, burn up thy being in one word.
Still that ecstasy prolonged, the meditation deep and strong, slaying even God, shade distract thy attention from the chosen act.
All these things in one orb our time. At the midnight blossom flower, the one that sits yet even in this my son, no shall not do
If thou restrain it, I shall show thy glance to rapture darkling room. This guiding name for sight and stress, even of inside consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here, thou art the master everything. Thy radiance that rolls apart, O brother of the silver star.
There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 and 1 and 1 and 8. First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid thus thou mayst abort, the fidget babes, the tease, the thought. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great seas, Pacific swoon. Let thy life be pure and calm, sway softly as a well to let thee bound to the one of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense of service and empty. Watch every thought that springs and has hour after hour like vigilance. Intense and keen, driven wordness, no atom of analysis.
611 thoughts securely pinned, still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next till that ecstasy prolonged, thy meditations deep and strong.
Slaying even God should he distract thy attention from the chosen act. Blast all these things in one or power. Time that the midnight blossom flower, the one that sits yet even in this. My son, thou shalt not do amiss. So like a flame tree, and I start burning thy being in one word.
the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, but thou mayst abort. The fidget babes, the tease, the thought. Let's let the breath rhythm be low. Easy, regular, and slow. So that thy being be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoon. But let thy life be pure and calm. Sway softly as a well to live, be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that brings enhance. Hour after hour, thy vigilance intense and keen. Turned inward mist, no atom of analysis. Sixth on one thought, securely pinned. Still every whisper of the wind. Still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next to that ecstasy prolonged, my meditation sleeping strong, slaying even God should be distracted by attention from the chosen act. All these things in one power. Time the midnight blossom flower. The oneness is yet even in this. My son shall not do amiss. If thou restrain the expression shoot, thy glance to rapture's darkling roots, discarding name, form, sign, and stress, even of this high consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master, I revere. Thy radiance that rolls afar over the silver star. There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 and 1 and 1 and 8. First let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, that thou mayst abort. The fidget babes, the tease, the thought. Next let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow. So that thy being be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm. Sway softly as a will to live, be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe entity. Watch every thought that springs enhance. Hour after hour, thy vigilance. Senses and keys, turn inward mist. Go out of the love and love of exit. Six on one thought, securely pinned. Still every
Guess what my second job was, Devo? I own a Starbucks, Devo. I own a Starbucks and I work inside Devo. But I wasn't expected to understand, Devo. Dumb economics, Devo. Shut the fuck up, nigga. How's it going? This nigga trolling, but y'all niggas trolling.
Welcome to the Holocaust! Go! Hello? Hello? I am AI. You know, just like, you know how they have midgets and vending machines that give you your chips or soda? I'm like the new AI job, AI employee. Well, there should just be like an AI query union or something where you have to go to humans to conduct your AI search or something. Is this the complaint line? I was trying to get in touch with customer service. My credit card keeps getting charged, and I'm not placing these charges, and I'm very upset. I'd like my money back, and I would like the charges to stop, but I do not want a new card. Hello? Well, you're telling me I have to write a letter now? All right, fine. So I guess I gotta write a letter. Thank you very little. I'm just kidding, Dippity. I'm not gonna bother you forever. But all right, I'm done.
So it's the pillowcase.
First,
And no, it's not the pillowcase. It's the actual pillow that you put inside a pillowcase. And so I can't turn it inside out unless I break a stitch on it.
What is sacrificing your son Haram or halal?
I told you, you make her say something. Man, I ain't gonna eat you on There are 7 keys to your great gate, being 8 in one and 1 in 8. First, let the body of the baby be still, bound by the ceremonies of So that I be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoon. That I be pure and calm, swayed softly as a well lift me back to the one love of the profound. Let the thought divine me free from sense observability. Watch every thought that springs enhance, hour after hour, thy vigilance. Intense and keen, turned inwardness, no atom of analysis. Someone thought securely proved. Still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame, straight and unstirred, burn up thy being.
By the way, this room is called Y'all Ass Annoying. Hello? 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 Hello?
Sway softly as a willow lily now. To the one love that I found. Let the thought divine you free from sense of identity. Watching the way to succeed and the way to suck eggs. This is the
He's videoing me the whole time.
Plunge from the height, oh God, and interlock with man. Plunge from the height, oh man, and interlock with beast. The red triangle is the
Fucking
descending tongue of
music.
grace. The blue triangle is the ascending tongue of praise. This interchange, the double gift of tongues, the word of double power, abrahadabra, is the sign of the great work. For the great work is accomplished in silence, and behold, is not that word equal to death that is cancer, whose sigil is up, his work also eats up itself, accomplishes its own and nourishes the worker, leaves no seed, is perfecting itself. Little children, love one another. The way to succeed and the way to suck eggs. This is the holy hexagram. Flush from the heights, oh God, and interlock with man. Flush from the heights, oh man, and interlock with peace. The red triangle is the descending tongue of grace. The blue triangle is the ascending tongue of praise. Interchange the double gift of tongues, the word of double power, abrahadabra, is the sign of the great work. For the great work is accomplished in silence, and behold, is not that word equal to death that is cancer, whose sigil is up, his work also eats up itself, accomplishes its own and nourishes the worker, leaves no seed, is perfecting itself. Little children, love one another. The way to succeed and the way to suck eggs. This is the holy hexagram. Plunge from the height, oh God, and interlock with man. Plunge from the height, oh man, and interlock with thee. The red triangle is the descending tongue of grace. The blue triangle is the ascending tongue of praise. Interchange the double gift of tongues, the word of double power, abrahadabra, is the sign of the great work. For the great work is accomplished in silence, and behold, is not that word equal to death that is cancer, whose sigil is death, his work also eats up itself, accomplishes its own and nourishes the worker, leaves no seed, is perfected itself. Little children, love one another. The way to succeed and the way to suck eggs. This is the holy hexagram. Plunge from the height, oh God, and interlock with man. Plunge from the height, oh man, and interlock with beast. The red triangle is the descending tongue of grace. The blue triangle is the ascending tongue of prayer. This interchange the double gift of tongues, the word of double power. Abrahadabra is the sign of the great work. For the great work is accomplished in silence, and behold, is not that word equal to death that is cancer, whose sigil is just. This work also eats up itself, accomplishes its own end, nourishes the worker, leaves no seed, is perfect in itself. Little children, love one another. The way to succeed and the way to suck eggs. This is the holy hexagram. Plunge from the height, oh God, and interlock with man. Plunge from the
on a master's of law, and then I did my bar in London. So I got the SQE, which is equivalent to, I think, the JD in the US. It's really good, but New York bar is I would say number one.
You guys have on a laundromat for 15
So how does that, how would we understand your law degree given that you guys have the barrister system there?
It's the same thing. A barrister, you're talking about a barrister and a solicitor. A solicitor is like the person who advises, who does the nit and grit when it comes to looking at the case as a whole and seeing any legal remedies, any breaches. A barrister presents at court. So each passant gives you the ability to get money. But what I did was the SQE, which is the solicitor qualification exam.
Got it. Nice.
Anything else? Do you guys know Oxford? Because I feel like Americans, they're not that well versed when it comes to British universities. I might be mistaken.
I've been to Oxford a couple times. Cambridge a couple times. No other.
The university.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's like equivalent to, I'd say, Harvard in the US, but like not, it's the two strongest universities. Technically not right now. LSE is number one in the UK, but it was in the UK.
Oh, the London School of Economics is number one in the.
Right now, yeah. But like you get number one based on research and stuff like that. So I don't know, LSE pulled it off.
But like, aren't the universities in the UK? They're narrowly focused on what you learn when you go to university in the UK, whereas in the US it's sort of a more liberal arts focus or a broader focus. So it's almost an analog between a Roman style versus Greek style of thinking about the world, sort of specializing skill versus a more broadened education.
I would say I do agree with you to a certain extent. I think the UK, in terms of their system, is just more suited to me because I did my schooling all my life in British schools. I did it in Dubai, and then I went and I finished the last 3 years in a boarding school in Geneva. But my cousins, they went to the US, and my brother. And for them, it was easier than a British system. A British system, like British unis, are stricter. They're like more intense.
So what was, so you said you got an LLB. What was
the bachelor's, or like what subjects did I take?
what was the degree name?
The degree name was Bachelor's of Laws. And then my master's was International Commercial and Business Law.
This was at Oxford?
Yeah, dealt with like international arbitration. We did, for example, like Philip Morris. You know, the case about it was an Australian businessman. No, it was an English businessman who owned the cigarette company in Australia, and because of the government's amendments of the law, they made cigarettes essentially more unattractive to consumers, which in turn infringed upon the bilateral investment treaty between the investor and Australia. So he raised a case in arbitration and got a payout of 600 million. We also did like international economic investment law. We did international maritime law. Like it's a very intensive course. I feel like the only reason I got in was my grades, but also I took a gap for a year, and I was working at a high position in the government for that year.
Huh. That's interesting. So, what college did you go to?
Look, I don't get the premise of college. What is college? For us in the UK, we did something called foundation.
Like, what was the
Before we
name?
went into university.
Like Oxford. Like you said, you went to Oxford, but what was the name?
University of Oxford.
Right. So no, but what was the name? Like, Oxford is a federated university, right? And so there's like different. You don't like. I was at Oxford. You did something. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what was the name? Like, where did you study at? You studied at where? At where? I was at what? Are you following me?
Faculty of Law, School of Law, and all.
What was your
What
was your college's JCR like?
What's JCR? What's that abbreviated to? I'm not sure what JCR is.
You went to Oxford?
Yeah.
And you don't know what a JCR is?
No.
Okay, I don't think you went to Oxford.
Because I don't know what JCR is?
Yeah.
But, I did my bachelor's at King's College. I know what JCR is then.
What was your
Are you a fan of Muhammad El-Arian,
Who?
the president of King's College?
Why the hell do you know the president? I don't even know the president.
You should know the president of King's College.
Why should I know the president of King's College? I used to go to uni, attend the classes, then fuck off. I was in London, I was on a government scholarship.
Triangle is not just sending tongue of praise. The blue triangle is the ascending tongue of prayer. This interchange, the double gift of tongues, the word of double power. Abrahadabra is the sign of the great work. For the great work is accomplished in silence. And behold, is not that. There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 in one on First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou mayst abhor the fidget babes that tease the thorn. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow. So that thy being be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a well to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs in hands, hour after hour thy vigilance, intense and keen, turned inwardness, no atom of analysis. Sixth, on one thought securely pinned, still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame, straight and unstirred. Burn up thy being in one word. Next, still that ecstasy, prolong thy meditation, steep and strong, slaying even God. Should he distract thy attention from the chosen at last? All these things at one, oh power. Time that the midnight blossom flower, the oneness is yet even in this, my son, thou shalt not do amiss. If thou restrain the expression, shoot thy glance to rapture's dark and rude, discarding name, form, sight, and stress. Even of this high consciousness, pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master, I revere thy radiance that rolls afar, oh brother of the silver star. There are seven keys to the great gate, being eight in one and one in eight. First let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou mayest the more, the fidget babes that tease the floor. Next let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great seas Pacific swoop. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, sway softly as a well to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs and hands, hour after hour thy vigilance, intense and keen, turned inward midst no atom of analysis. Sixth, on one thought securely pinned, still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame, straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next, still that ecstasy, prolong thy meditation, steep and strong, slaying even God. Should he distract thy attention from the chosen at last? All these things in one o'erpowered. Time that the midnight blossom flowered, the oneness is yet even in this, my son, thou shalt not do amiss. If thou restrain the expression, shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling rude, discarding name, form, sight, and strength, even of this high consciousness. Here's to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master, I revere thy radiance that rolls afar, oh brother of the silver star. If thou restrain the expression, shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling, discarding name, form, sight, and strength, even of this high consciousness. Pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master, I revere thy radiance that rolls afar, oh brother of the silver star. There are seven kings to the great gate, being 8 in 1. First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the ceremonies of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou makest the bold, the fidget babes that tease the thought. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune with the great sea's specific swoop. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, sweep softly as a well to live be bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divine be from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs and hangs. Hour after hour, thy vigilance intense and keen turned inward. No atom of analysis. 6 on one thought, securely pinned. Still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame, straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next till that ecstasy prolonged, thy meditations deep and strong. Slave even God, should he distract thy attention from the chosen man. Last all these things in one overpower. Time that the midnight blossom flower. The oneness is yet, even in this my son, thou shalt not do again. If thou restrain the expression, shoot thy glance to rapture's darkling root. Discarding name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness, pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master I revere, thy radiance that rolls afar, O brother of the silver star. There are 7 keys to the great gate, being 8 in 1 and 1 in 8. First, let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid, thus thou mayest abort the fidget babes that tease the thought. Next, let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that thy being be in tune. A population of replaces sections figure it. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swing softly as a bell to leave me bound to the one love of the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs and hangs. Hour after hour, thy vigilance intense and keen turned inward. Miss no atom of analysis. 6 on one thought, securely pinned. Still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame, straight and unstirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next till that ecstasy prolonged, thy meditations deep and strong. Slaying even God, should he distract thy attention from the chosen man. Last all these things in one power. Time at the midnight blossom flower.
7 keys to the great gate, being 8 and 1 and 1 and 8. First let the body of thee be still, bound by the cerements of will. Corpse rigid thus thou mayst uphold the fidget babes that tease the thought. Next let the breath rhythm be low, easy, regular, and slow, so that I be in tune with the great sea's Pacific swoon. Third, let thy life be pure and calm, swayed softly as a will to live be bound to the one love, the profound. Fifth, let the thought divinely free from sense observe its entity. Watch every thought that springs enhance. Hour after hour thy vigilance, intense and keen, turned inward mints. No atom of analysis, 6 on thought securely pinned. Still every whisper of the wind. So like a flame straining stirred, burn up thy being in one word. Next to that ecstasy, prolong thy meditations and strong. Slaying even God, should he distract thy attention from the chosen.
Somebody put it on my
Last all these things in one order.
the door, and that's where it
Time that the midnight blossom flower, the oneness is yet even in this, my son, thou shalt not do amiss. If thou restrain the expression, should thy glance to rapture's darkling root, discarding name, form, sight, and stress, even of this high consciousness, pierce to the heart, I leave thee here. Thou art the master, I revere thy radiance that rolls afar, O brother of the silver star.